Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us and logging in today to watch this live with Liz. This is a really good, exciting one. We are in Georgetown County, which shamelessly I love coming down here. I love this area. It's a great little waterfront town. Come down here and get lunch if you haven't been here yet. Come and spend a day and visit. But we'll get to why we're really here today. So we're here to speak with Angel, who is over Human Resources with Envirosep in Georgetown. Angel, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we love it. I love working with you. Angel's Envirosep's one of my projects, and she's amazing to work with, so thank you. And thank you for allowing us to take over your conference room for several hours so we could get this all running. But Envirosep is expanding and has been and recruiting actively for several months. So we're just going to dive right in. We're going to start talking about this. If y'all have questions as we go, start plugging them in. We're going to do a live Q&A at the end, so fill in those comments. We'll get to those when we're done with all the questions for Angel. And so let's go ahead and start. Angel, Envirosep is not new to the area.
That's right.
Y'all have been here. So if we could talk about kind of the history and the company background, what you have going on,
Sure.
we'll just jump into that.
Okay. Well, we're in our 26th year. We've been in Georgetown that long. We actually celebrated our anniversary last Christmas. So we're in our 26th year, and we are just about to complete our expansion of a 75,000 square foot warehouse, 3 stories tall, with 4 40-ton cranes.
Wow.
So we're very excited about that. Hope to be in it by the end of the month.
Very exciting. And so before we started, we were talking about how, oh my gosh, Christmas was 7 months ago now. It's already, you're almost into, your next anniversary.
That's right.
So that's really exciting, but time is flying. And the building is huge. So if you didn't know where Envirosep is, if you've driven around Georgetown before, if you're local, this building, you cannot miss it.
I know you can't.
It's a giant, it's a white building. I've been here 4, 5, 6, several times. Every time it's further along than the last time. Obviously it's being built, but now you have cranes in there.
Yeah.
And eventually this expansion and new line of work is going to expand into that area.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So really exciting things. So let's talk about the expansion for one thing, but let's also talk about where you are now. How many employees do you currently have here?
Currently we have about 150 people, and our goal is to have about 200 by the end of the year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know Ready SC is assisting with 50 people right now, and we're going to continue, obviously, to do that. But I don't want to talk too much. So, Angel, what are you looking for in this expansion? What kind of positions?
Right. So Ready SC is helping us with welders and electricians, but we also have a need for general laborers, millwrights, pretty much you name it, we can use it at this point. Electricians, heavy on the electricians. I could hire 20 today.
Yeah.
If they walked in the door.
So walk in the door today.
Yeah.
Google Envirosep, and just come in and see Angel.
Right.
So right, she's serious.
Yes,
so
please.
right, yes, please do.
do.
Please do. So we are helping with those, just like you said, welders and electricians. But I know you have other positions, so that's great. A lot of growth taking place here. What kind of skill set are you looking for? If I was a welder and electrician, I heard this.
Right.
I'm going to walk in today.
Right.
What are you looking for?
So if you're an electrician, what I'm looking for is someone that can bend conduit, can run wire, and can do terminations. Those are the big 3 things that we need. We can train people the Envirosep way, the way we do certain things. We can train on that. As far as welders, we need certified welders pretty much. We'll again train the Envirosep way, but you have to have some welding experience to be able to pass our weld test.
Sure, absolutely. And what's really convenient about Envirosep is the window is closed, but like from this window you can see Georgetown. I mean, the Georgetown campus is right there.
Woods weren't there, yeah.
Yeah, and they have welding programs and the programs you would need to essentially transition from there to here.
Right.
And it's
we
really
offer an
close.
apprenticeship program actually.
Yes.
An apprenticeship program for electricians, pipe fitters, and welders will be in place and up and running by August 1st, hopefully.
And
that's the goal.
If somebody was interested in this program, one of them, how do they learn more, get in touch, or get involved?
Come see me. Come see me.
Angel's your one-stop shop at Envirosep. You need a job, see Angel. If you want to be an apprentice, come see Angel.
That's right.
That's great. So that's really exciting. And apprenticeships are super important to help with that pipeline.
They're nationally certified.
Yeah.
The apprenticeship. So you can get your apprenticeship here. You work for us. We're going to guarantee you a job if you successfully complete the program. Guarantee you a job for at least 3 years after. And then you can take that certificate and go anywhere in the United States.
That's awesome. Do they get the
Including
journeyman?
Hawaii. It does not become a journeyman electrician.
Okay.
It's just an electrical apprenticeship
Awesome.
certification.
That's awesome. That's really great stuff going on here. So let's talk some more about Envirosep and your company culture, a little bit about the environment here. What is it about Envirosep that just gets people excited to come and start applying?
Right. Well, my thing is you spend more time at work than you do at home.
Right.
So you need an environment where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe, and where you have friends and family. And that's what we want to create here. That's our goal. They call me mama.
Yeah.
So they really do. So because I look out for them and they look out for me. We look out for each other.
And I've
So
seen
that's
that
a
walking
big
the
thing.
floor with you and just sitting in your office where people are coming in and asking questions, and you seem to have that personal relationship
Oh yeah.
with everybody on the floor where you say hi or joke around a little bit,
Right.
and it does seem to have a very kind of comfortable culture.
I call them my eggs in my basket. Nobody messes with my eggs.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So what about I know y'all do I believe it's a 4-day work week.
No, actually we do, right now we're doing 4 10-hour
4
days
10s.
and an 8.
And 8, that's right, the overtime.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we were going
We
to talk
have
about.
lots of overtime available. If you want overtime, Envirosep is the place to be, especially
Perfect.
right now.
Yeah.
We're doing 4 10s and an 8, and then Saturdays and Sundays are optional depending on the needs of the line that you're working on.
Very good. So what about, we briefly mentioned before we started was it going to be the welders schedule that you were?
Right, we're trying something new. We're going to do it with structural welders. We're going to offer 2 shifts. One Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday will be 12-hour shifts, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be a second crew of 12-hour shifts, and then Saturday will be a day that anybody on either one of those crews can make up hours if they want to get to the 40+ hours.
Yeah, which is, I mean, who wouldn't love a
pretty cool.
4-day weekend?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, I'll take it if anybody's watching. Yeah, no. But yeah, that's a really nice, that's a great perk. That's a really great perk. So what about your benefits here?
Sure, we offer a full package of benefits. We offer, day 1, you have 40 hours of paid vacation. First day of your second year, you get 80 hours of paid vacation.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, so we offer that. We have health insurance, life insurance, vision insurance, dental insurance, short-term disability, long-term disability. We actually have an IRA where we do a 3% match as well.
Oh, great.
So we have a full gamut of whatever you need, we can pretty much provide it. And it's pretty affordable. The company pays about 75% of the employees' side of things. And then short-term disability, we pay for that. And we also purchase a $35,000 life insurance policy on our employees. And if they go with our insurance plan, we offer a $65,000 insurance policy that the company pays for.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's great. So, when is that all effective for new employees?
Day 91.
Day 91.
Day
Okay,
91.
so perfect. So you put in your 3 months, and then you're going to get those benefits that Angel just mentioned, which is great. Okay, awesome. Well, it does seem like a really great company culture. We've talked about, I think we talk about this every time I come and we tour the floor. So the machines you're building, let's talk a little bit about that. There's some that are just like an entire room.
Yeah.
And then there are some that are really small. So tell
Right.
people that don't know Envirosep, they're not familiar with what you're doing. What are you here building?
Okay, so we build heat recovery skids, basically. They can be boiler plants, or they can be chiller plants, or they can be smaller units that go inside an already room that's already built and ready to go, or they can be a standalone unit that we place outside of a building. They're all electric, they have electricity run to them. That's why we need electricians to do all that wiring and stuff.
That plug again.
Yeah,
you need
there we go,
electricians.
They can be anywhere from, like I said, small units. Building 1, we build smaller units, or smaller skids as we call them. Those are usually boiler plants or chiller plants. Building 2 are we take those smaller units and put them together to create the big ones, basically. Once we get in building 3, which is our new building, we will be doing 2 and 3-story tall units.
They're already so big. I remember the first time I came and walked through, and it must have been building 2, where the bigger skids are. I thought it was another little office suite in the middle of the floor. I didn't realize it because it almost looks like cubicle walls or
Right.
something around it?
Those standalone units that go beside a building instead of in a building, we have to protect them from the elements.
And
So
that
that's
makes
why
sense, yeah.
they're housed.
They're
so
housed.
we actually do that in-house as well.
Yeah, and I just remember thinking, oh, there's offices right in the middle of the floor. Oh no, this is just really big product that they're making.
Yeah.
And so you make it, you assemble it, and then you tear it down, ship it,
Right,
and you
some of them
send a
have to be
team.
broke apart.
Yeah.
We break them apart, ship them out. They take 7 flatbed trucks sometimes or
Yeah.
more. ship
And you
them
can see
and
them
then
out here
send a team.
sometimes. There's
Right.
flatbed trucks lined up with,
Right.
with either getting ready to be loaded or just loaded. And
Right. In some situations, we send a team to put them back together. In other situations, the company that we're selling them to actually assemble them.
oh, good. Okay, I knew about the teams going out.
And then we also send teams to service. If there's a problem with our unit, we have a service team that goes and does that as well.
Awesome.
So there's chance for travel as well. If you're an electrician or a welder, we do offer that from time to time.
Yeah, that's nice. Well,
Yeah.
for some people, traveling's always fun because you get to
Yeah.
break it up and see someplace new.
Sure.
And but
We're
anyway,
actually looking for people on the service team as well.
okay, great. A whole bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Lots of growth taking place. Like I said, lots of different things taking place here. So I'll just talk a little bit, just briefly. And I know if you have not seen Angel and you live in Georgetown, she has been everywhere. I mean, there's weeks where you just have a different event or place you are going to recruit
That's right.
all week long. You're in the high schools, you're going to different community events or job fairs or career fairs, whatever it's being referred to as. So you're in the community. But in addition, Ready SC, we have them on our websites, and we're always promoting what you have going on. You already have a great relationship with Ori Georgetown as well as the economic development. But we keep them in the loop as well on our end when
Sure do.
something's going on. So I know that they're doing their plug in addition to ours. And if you're interested and you're not in Georgetown, maybe today to come bang on the door and get in touch with Angel. But if you go to sctechjobs.com, you'll see the welder and electrician position, at least that we're helping with, posted on that website.
Right.
So that's really our recruitment is we're out in the community as well. We have it posted on our website. We've done some advertising, some email blasts. I think we did radio, Spotify. I think
Everything.
we did everything. We're doing it all. We work really closely with Dew in the local area too, and I know you do. You have a really good relationship here in Georgetown with all the parties that we work with as well. So that's made it really easy for us at least. They already knew you. They're already familiar with what your needs were. So we're doing that on our end. But if you could just talk a little bit about, from the business perspective, what it has been like so far, at least working with Ready SC.
Okay. You guys have been awesome. We have really enjoyed working with you. I've loved getting to know you as well personally.
Thank you. Yeah.
You've done everything you possibly could for us, and we certainly appreciate all of that hard work and effort. Like you said, all the advertising, all of the Facebook stuff, everything, just anything you could think of. You've not left the tree unshaken in South Carolina.
Climbing them all.
Yeah, we're together. We're doing that. I've shaken
all.
every tree in South Carolina, turned over every rock. So,
And you really have, and our communications team does a great job with that as well, with the
did.
LinkedIn and the Twitter and all of it. So
Right.
that's great. But I'll say, I think having that being responsive. So the services we provide to companies are at no cost to the company. If you didn't know that, Ready SC is of no cost to you. But we do need your time. We need you to, work with us and respond to emails and answer calls, and that just makes my job easier.
Well, you make my job easier
Well,
too.
we're such a great match, then, Angel. We are. And so we will go. I think that's really it for us. But we will go into any live questions. If any questions have come across, if you haven't asked it yet, go ahead and you can plug that in, and we'll let Angel answer those questions.
Okay, so first one, how long has Envirosep been in business?
So how long has Envirosep been in business?
I almost forgot.
You're fine.
We've been here 25 years.
Almost
We're still
26.
growing. Almost
As you
26
said.
years. We are still growing, and I see us going well into the future.
Yeah.
It's a great time to get in because we've established ourselves. We know we're going to be here. We're strong, financially strong, and community strong as well. And I only see us going up from here, growing even more and more. Is the goal.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of it. I mean, it's just so much work going on there.
So much work.
It's doesn't appear to be slowing down.
Right.
Do you have a vaccination policy?
Question is, do you have a vaccination policy? No worries.
Sorry.
Just want to make sure they hear it.
we follow the protocol set for us by DHEC. We don't make people get vaccinated. That's their choice. If they're vaccinated, then they can come back quicker. If they happen to get the virus, they can just come back a lot quicker. Of course, right now it's easy you get sick, you go out for 5 days. As long as you've not had fever, you can come back to work. That's what DHEC tells us to do. So that's the protocol that we follow.
Can you talk for a minute about your hiring process? How long, what steps, that kind of thing?
Okay.
So the question is about the hiring process. I'm just going to keep jumping. About the hiring process, the steps, and how long that typically takes.
Okay. There are times when I talk to you today and you come to work tomorrow, to be honest with you. You fill out an application or submit it online. You can go to www.envirosep.com, click on the careers tab, and you can apply that way. You can apply through Indeed, or you can come in my office and I'll be happy to hand you an application. A lot of times when you come in, I interview you right there at that point. We check references and we may make an offer at that point based on getting your references approved and drug testing. We do require pre-employment drug testing. So once all that goes through, I start people the next day. Honestly, it's real fast.
And is it easier, because I just know your availability on Mondays and Tuesdays is tighter. Right. So is it easier if I'm really interested, should I come on a Wednesday, or will you see me on a Monday? It doesn't matter.
I will see you on a Monday, even though I'm busy. I prefer Tuesday afternoon through Friday. Okay. Just gives me more time to spend with people. Monday and Tuesdays are payroll. So I'm busy making sure that all of my employees get paid. So.
Sure. Well, that's important.
Yeah.
Especially if you're coming here for a job.
That's right.
You want to know you're going to get paid.
Okay, and there is online interest about the shift options. I know you mentioned those earlier. Could you just restate that?
Sure. We're just doing it for one group of guys right now, or one group of people right now. We're going to do 2 shifts. We're going to do one Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Would be 12-hour shifts, so from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. And then Saturdays will be an optional day, so those guys that want to pick up, or those people that want to pick up those 4 extra hours to get their full 40, or overtime even, they can do that on Saturdays and Sundays as well.
Okay. Well, what's the schedule normally? So
our normal schedule is 7 a.m. to 3:45, Monday through Friday. That's a stretch. It doesn't usually happen because we do have so much overtime.
Sure.
Right now, our guys are currently working 7 a.m. to 5:45 Monday through Thursday, and then 8 hours on Friday, 7 to 3:45. We try to get everybody out on Fridays just because you can have some family time and do what you need to do at home.
And still option for overtime on Saturday?
Yes, still an option for overtime on Saturdays or Sundays.
Or Sundays,
yeah,
okay.
There are people in this building 7 days a week.
Wow.
We're in these buildings 7 days a week.
All right.
That's all we have.
Okay. Well, we got all your questions. If you think of any later on when you're watching this, plug them in, and our team's always there to kind of monitor questions and comments. If you are interested, you could go to sctechjobs.com. If you're in the area, you can come here to Envirosep and see Angel. Like she said, she'll talk to you today if you're interested. So we thank you again for taking the time and meeting with us. And we thank all of you. We hope you'll join us again next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.